Oh man, it's just a game. I heard somebody notification. You better watch it. I don't know. Some nigga with the Eagles in the playoffs.
Coach, thank you. We have playoff football
I know
and
I scheduled my
bone-chilling
game.
playoff football at that in the city of brotherly love at Lincoln
Told the
Financial
nigga I'll be home
Field.
8 for 10.
Today we continue on
You
in
playing at
Wild Card
8:20.
Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Oh, yeah. I don't got the Seahawks. I got in the Kiss the Baby league. This the trash Seahawks. I already know he like to run the ball. Nigga, I'm playing.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
Dang, Reynolds lost to that nigga dead now? Dang.
And open up a crease that they can run
that.
through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They go counter.
Let's go.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
I was using the party so you can hear my mouth.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Every year I go to the
I think that's my key to winning right there when I talk trash.
Nowadays, they run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Excuse me.
Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Shotgun now for Wentz.
I said I'm in foul money leagues.
He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
I'm in 8 leagues in total.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Don't get nervous. On 4th down, it's Howard.
Dang, yo.
First down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling.
Dang, what my Yo, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what happened the first game we played.
The ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this
what happened the first game we played. I wasn't getting no blocks here.
It worked.
Very good. I wasn't getting no blocks here. That's what happened in the first game.
Yeah, very
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Wentz the handoff to Ajayi. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper.
Yo, I'm not getting no blockchain.
Like you're shot out of a cannon.
You're not
That's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Here we go. 120. I'm coming after you.
Wentz on the draw, gives to Ajayi. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
This way he threw picks.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I got one. Let's find 7. Tighten up.
Running from the gun with Howard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And how do I stop
the impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Wentz to throw.
Pick. Get the pick. Please catch it. Oh, my God.
A lot of force bearing down on there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Like that.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. It's caught by Jackson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 15-yard pickup.
Go for it, man. I'm with you. I should have had a pick anyway.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Elliott puts this one through. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
Fielded about a yard deep.
And
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What? Who threw that smacking? God dang. Yeah, it's quiet.
So the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hey guys, listen.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
10 yards and a Seattle first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Not.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll begin the drive with a Giant. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron
We want to rotate
busting
that.
through to get him for a loss of 6.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Yo, it's no way possible Murphy is throwing dots like that. Like, this is out of here.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Ah, dang, y'all gonna block? If my D-line can play like that,
the run there, that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Here's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be
caught.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 44 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Did the Chiefs win? Oh, they didn't play yet.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for now.
Yo, these people catch everything, bro.
A few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Under 10.
They run with Ajayi, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Now Howard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. That's caught by Jackson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
This man is a guard. Like nothing goes my way. I can't get no pick. I can't get no tackle. Like, I can't get nothing with this nigga. He's a guard.
Now he's forced out right.
Like, look at that. Man is a guard, yo.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Like, I swear to God, yo, like, I never played nobody like this. Like, he's a freaking guard. Like, he just gets everything his way. I don't understand it. God dang, yo. How did he get everything like that?
They come up now 2nd and inches. Now it's Ajayi. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This will be the 8th play of the drive.
Yeah, like you don't go to the same school. I said you got like go to the same school.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They'll come out in the pistol. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Need a beer.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
Need a beer.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And
Get
that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown.
Everything, bro. My mama, bro. I can't do nothing with him. I can't get a pick. Can't get a fumble. I can't get a sack. I can't get nothing, bro. Everything just goes his way, and it's so freaking annoying.
It took a
like,
pretty
God
big
dang,
risk
yo.
going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that.
I never seen that on a nigga nut so much in my entire life.
Thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks?
He throw an easy pick. I don't get it.
Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done.
Bobby Wagner, 99 hip power. Nigga, don't fumble. Got a nigga sack, clear as day. He still get the ball off. He's a freaking guard. Jesus.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 37. Hey, look through. There.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no? Under pressure, and they got to him again. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah,
my gosh, yo, like what the freak?
Analyze it, they're not happy about
like that's supposed to really miss that pass to real life.
This gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the
like, come on, this game's so stupid.
Offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And the punt team on now.
So I hate playing this nigga, yo. We just get everything going his way.
On the return,
every freaking time, catch everything. I never get picks that I'm supposed to be getting.
Punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Oh God, dang! Oh, freaking trash.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Here's a jive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Best run block in the world, best pass block in the world, best receivers in the world.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point.
And then when I do make him fumble, he gets it right back.
Wow. That ball gets
I
knocked
just
free,
can't win.
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids.
This is ridiculous. I'm glad everybody's watching this phonies. I'm so glad. Let me see this freaking ain't doing 50-yard game. Watch he about to run the ball. Watch he get a measly run block.
This is a giant. They follow up the gain of 2.
The same guard I've been going hit the heat with all freaking game, and now I blow him up.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Nigga, hold that.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are
Hold
instructed.
that, nigga.
If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something.
Like, look at that! He's amazing! He shoot the right gap, got the right people in the right position.
There's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
Well, that's that BB. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Kid is amazing. Everything he do.
On 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Look at that basic defense he
A
playing.
major focus at the halftime means had to be
Defense
figuring
so
out how to
freaking
create
basic.
space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That
Part of
line
it, yo.
has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try to chip some.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll run it now out of the gun. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, 40 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
53 at the mic. Gotta do better. 14, run it.
On first down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Wilson leaves this one with Penny, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 23.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, Is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Wilson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. Down under 2 minutes.